Pressure stable. Beginning slow approach.
Visual contact confirmed. Holding position.
Lights cutting through the dark water.
She's drifting, barely moving at all.
I see the bow emerging. Details are coming into focus. The window frames her perfectly. She fills the view now. This corridor once carried footsteps. Only water moves here now.
The sub is approaching the opening.
Lights revealing what time destroyed.
Furniture floating like memories. A faint glow leads the way forward.
The staircase opens beneath us.
The bow stands massive and silent.
Russ tells the story of decades.
The gauge needle never moved again. Descending slowly, hatch entrance ahead. Long corridor stretches before us. Spotlight guides through floating debris. Upper landing in ruin, glass shards glint. Descending slowly, chandelier fragments catch light. Rusty machinery tells a silent story. Cracked gauge frozen in time. Entering dining saloon, tables in decay. Orbit reveals floating remnants of luxury. Bow looming, letters almost centered. Slow horizontal track reveals texture of age. First class corridor, open doorway ahead. Spotlight illuminates the ruined cabin beyond. Stateroom wreckage drifts by. Light from sub highlights faded carvings.
Midsection deck and open cargo hatch below.
Rising slowly, lights reveal deeper decay.
Lower landing shows shattered marble steps.
Sublights reveal sparkling chandelier fragments above.
Deep engine room, massive pistons dominate. Close-up shows corrosion and frozen mechanisms. Forward push reveals interior decks in shadow. Flooded lounge, ruined furniture drifts. Subtle lights penetrate the shattered window, illuminating decay. Descending toward dark hatch, deck in ruins. Camera follows sub, revealing deeper stairways. Violin lies broken in sediment. Close-up shows cracked wood and rotted strings. Boiler room rows stretch endlessly. Gliding forward reveals rusted valves and pipes. Titanic funnels tower overhead.
Tilt inside funnel shows rusted walls and particles.
Promenade deck corridor, blue lighting from outside. Camera advances toward grand staircase entrance.
Wide pullback shows restored bow in dry dock.
180-degree orbit captures majestic golden and blue lighting. Ghostly figure floats midair, blue beam rises. Orbit intensifies haunting atmosphere around figure.
Flooded ballroom. Light rays pierce cracks above. Titanic bow protrudes through ruined hall.
Tracking left to right reveals rust and broken windows. Dark corridor leads into lit doorway. Entering room shows ruined furniture and debris. Grand staircase tilt down, glass shards glitter. Slow descent, sand drifts upward around broken steps. Looking up at surface light rays through deep water. Particles float as camera rises toward glowing surface. Rusted balcony railing underwater, blue beam across. Close-up shows cracked joint and tiny bubbles.
Chandelier orbit reveals floating broken crystals.
Slow zoom highlights central body sparkling faintly. Bow half buried in sand, crane overhead. Tilt reveals crane structure and rim lighting on bow. Debris field on seafloor, God ray sweeps across. Camera lowers closer to largest cluster of fragments. Engine room corridor with rusted pipes. Advance shows leaks and small bubbles rising. Coiled ropes underwater, debris floating down. Close-up shows frayed fibers and drifting particles.
Ruined armchair with chandelier fragments. Zoom highlights fabric and sparkling particles.
Rusted hatch with water droplets and marine growth. Extreme close-up shows bubbles and refracted light. Tiny bubbles form and release from metal. Light refracts through water beads. Collapsed upper deck with funnels above. Orbit reveals jagged edges highlighted by surface rays. Ornate wooden panel cracks. Blue glow accentuates. Macro push reveals inner decay layers. Flooded lounge, sofas and chandelier above.
Glide toward doorway. Debris and light flares appear.
Grand staircase upper landing, shards glint in light. Slow descent reveals sand drifting and broken balustrade. Shards catch light, sand clouds gently rise.
Gold leaf fragments drift in blue light. Push through falling gold, sparkling particles everywhere.
Titanic bow framed through broken arch and ruined building.
Camera passes through arch, ship details sharpen in center. Flooded promenade deck corridor with seaweed growth. Advance toward grand staircase, upper structure collapsed. Rusted railing section underwater, encrusted with coral. Close-up reveals marine growth and tiny fleeing fish.
Dark boiler room with long pipe run and flickering light.
Advance along pipes shows rust and small steam-like bubbles.
Sunken armchair and fallen chandelier close-up.
Zoom out reveals more of ruined room, dust rising.
Titanic deck with broken lifeboat davits under murky water.
Orbit shows seaweed swaying, metal fractures catching light.
Ornate wooden wall panel underwater. Focus on crack.
Macro push reveals sediment floating and inner decay.
Flooded hallway with wall sconces and blue fog.
Advance toward glowing end. Sconces flicker. Debris drifts.
Broken marble staircase close-up, light hits shards.
Slow upward rise, glass and sand particles sparkle.
Final wide pullback inside cathedral-like hall, Titanic centered. 270-degree orbit around the wreck, haunting particles swirl.
Cracked porcelain teacup in dark sediment.
Floating down long decayed corridor with teacup and watch.
Close-up antique pocket watch, hands frozen at 10:12.
Push in through broken glass, faint blue glow inside mechanism. Tiny sediment particles float past lens, faint blue glow inside mechanism, hands appear frozen.